Just to let
It's 1930. It's 1930.
Well, hello and welcome. Yeah, noise there in the background.
Sorry.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome everyone to our first live stream from Full Club GB. It's been a long time, kind of in the making and coming. If we are kind of a bit rusty getting things going, it's because it's our first ever chat. So you got me hosting tonight. Could be the one and only time. And also we have in the middle there, we have Bob Wilson from the media team, also helps with the website as well. And we've also got Liam Jack Miller, who's also part of the media team, also a moderator, and also head of the management as regards to the deals and the discounts. So welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me on the first ever Full Club GB live chat episode 1. If anyone's got any questions in the side chat, but please feel free to post a question in there. I'm just going through to some of the messages before we carry on. James Cooper. Hi, James. Thank you for joining, and a good evening to yourself. Like I said, if anyone that does have any specific questions, that's pretty much what tonight's kind of all about, to be honest. Hi, Nathan. Thank you for joining. Carl, I remember you very well with the issues you had with the decal and your postman. I have seen his postman Pat van going around with a membership decal on it, and he looks quite cool, to be absolutely honest. Who else have we got? We've got Mel, who's one of our new moderators on the club. Hi, Mel. Tony Morris. Hi, guys. Hiya, Tony. Hope you're good. Oh, bear with me. Got 15. Telling me we got 15 watching at the present. Who else have we got here? Let's have a look. Something about you guys. I'm buffering quite badly. I do apologise. Hi, Amy. Good evening. Sarah Davis. Evening, everybody. Looking forward to Full Fair, hopefully, to meet as many of you as possible. Yeah, hey, I don't know if Bob or Liam got any more updates or know anything more than me as regards to Full Fair. My understanding is due to the British Grand Prix, we've kind of lost our the date in August. Whether or not that was ever going to happen in August, I don't actually think so. And I think they put it back to October, have they not?
I believe so, yeah. I can't remember the exact date, but I'm sure it's in the events on the club. Hopefully it still goes ahead.
Yeah, hey, well, we can only see. Again, so Sarah, thank you for joining the chat. Apologise for getting any lags. Fingers crossed it happens. Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
James Cooper, it's 2020. I've done. I know what to jump there. Let's carry on down the side chat quickly. Sabrina Wellington, hi. Loved your scenic pictures the other day. They was really cool. So, going to quickly going to quickly, just seeing here on the other computer, 25th of October is the new date for Ford Fair there. So, yeah, let's quickly come up with that. Bear with me. It's not really a bear. So, yeah, as you wanted to say, we wanted to welcome everybody to the chat. I want to fire away because I have got some questions. One of the plans moving forward is to try and do a live episode every like a week, and to maybe get other guests on board, like members of the club, and also maybe have one of our sponsors or one of our traders involved with the chats also. So I wanna fire away, and I want to ask my two guests for tonight to explain exactly, even though I've kind of answered that question a bit, but explain exactly who they are and what their roles are within the club. So we'll start with Bob.
I'm Bob. I do more of the media side and sort of behind the scenes of the website, some of the show videos, some of the pictures. I also work alongside Liam, who's joining us today, and Liam Andrew, who couldn't make it tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, I help out moderating sometimes when I can. Yeah, over to Liam.
Hi boys and girls, so I'm Liam. I'm one of the moderators who deals with the media and also the deals and discounts. Myself, I work behind the scenes like Bob and try and get you saving money on things you want to buy through club, cleaning products, security, performance, you name it. I will also say, obviously, if there's something that we haven't got, by all means, pop it in the comments on our live. We can have a look at that, take a note, and try and, get you a discount with that company if we can.
Cool, that's great. I'm just going to quickly fire away question, James Cooper for Bob. Hopefully you can see that one on the screen, Bob. You can answer that one.
Yeah, James Cooper. I want to know when Bob will come to a track day so we can let the focuses play. Depends when the missus lets me take it on track. I've already had one mishap on a drag strip, and
oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That didn't go down too well. So yeah, one day.
Cool.
Bob.
I was racing. It was what was it? Santa Pod, wasn't it? It's Ford Fest.
Yes, it was.
27.
I know what happened. It's just in case any of the members like to know. 2018. 2018. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it was 18. Yes.
Yeah, I was racing someone on the club, and it was a Fiesta ST Mark 7.5, and I was doing about 103 in third, and then piston one just sort of went bye. That was about it.
Cool. I do actually remember it well. I believe that was one of our ex moderators, Michael, who also now has his own group. Got a hey guys from Paul. Hi Paul. Hope you're well. And Louise quite rightly said yes at the Santa Pod. I do remember the day very well. I remember there was that jet car, and it took ages for it to take off. And,
yeah.
I'd never experienced any kind of noise look like that before. It was quite mad to be absolutely honest. Bear with me one sec. I don't really mess about with that. Okay, let's go down. James Cooper, do tell. Come on, that. We got a message from Mike? I've got to be honest, my computer is really lagging. Do we have any meets up north? I think if my memory serves me correctly, Cole, you're kind of Hull. Is that not Humberside area? I'm not sure. It could be something that we add to the calendar. Maybe get some meets up north at some point.
Joking.
Yeah.
Carl Scott is in Hull, which is about half hour, 45 minutes from home. I'm not sure if people remember, but when I was in the club a year or two ago, I was holding mini meets when there wasn't shows on. But once the COVID-19 is finished and we can freely roam around, I can look at having like little mini meets up north.
Yeah.
So on that note, Carl, as soon as we do hold meets, I will give you a shout and we can have a look at arranging to meet up with other members in different areas. Okay.
Yeah, well, I just want to apologise that because I was sharing a screen there, I kept doing like a Pan's People on top of the pops from the 19th to 70s. So, yeah, humbly apologise. Moving on, another question. I'm sure Liam has all the evidence. Yes, I'm sure Liam has loads. Yes, Hull, East Yorkshire. Okay. James Cooper again, down the bottom. Also, when are you guys coming down to South Wales? We would love to see you all this summer. Good question. I'll pass that one over to Bob.
I'm not sure this year. I don't know. What shows do we do that way? So what's the one sort of Castle Coombe way?
South Wales out of London, M4. I don't know. That's as far as I know. Yeah.
Huntingdon, Southwest Huntingdon, that kind of way.
Yeah.
And that the pageant or something. Obviously, we've missed that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Bob, if you've got anything you want to screen share in the background, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just keep it easy. I'm just looking at other questions. Spot on. Cheers, fellas. No worry, Carl. You're welcome. James, I am southwest, as you know. I'm Miss Carmi. So yeah, thank you, Sarah, for joining as well. So I asked the guys a question quickly. Explain who you are. So I suppose I should explain who I am for those that might be interested. My name's RJ. I've been on the car scene as regards to clubs since about 2007, when me and my mate Paul started the Ford Galaxy Owners Club, which was absolutely brilliant, and I enjoyed every second of it. But come 2016, I thought it was time for a change, and I felt there was a gap. And that gap was for family orientated club. Plenty of full clubs out there, most of them really, really good to be absolutely honest, but I still think there was a gap in the market. Hence, Full Club GB was founded. I'm self-employed. I work from home. I sell on foundations like Amazon and eBay as an online reseller. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit about me. So I've been with the club since the day one, since it kind of started around about 1st of June 2017. Liam, how long have you been with us?
I've been with the club, I'd say about 2.5, 3 years, since 2017. Because I joined with my old car, which was a blue Focus, Ford Focus, Z-Tech. which I commented on, also posted about today actually. Some of you may have seen it on the club, because I was wondering where it is.
No worries. Yeah, I did to see that post. I think maybe you could got a little bit of an answer to your good questions from Brian Jennings, I think it was. I'm not 100% sure. Bob,
Yeah,
how long? Yeah, Bob, how long have you been with the club? I remember meeting up with you in the first time at the Halfway House in October 2017, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I joined as a member 2-3 months before, maybe. Yeah, joined as a member since then. Been staff off and on a couple of times now. Yeah, so sort of summer 2017.
Cool. Well, just want to let you know, I set a target tonight, maybe trying to get the 20 people on. We're currently hitting 22. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's come on so far. James Cooper, RJ, also known as the King. Now, my Elvis personations are really, really bad, to be honest. But thank you. Any Ford employees on here? That's from R1. R1, thank you. As regards to us three, no, we're not Ford in employees. Maybe if you put a post on the Facebook group and that, they might be able to answer that and come back whether or not there is or there isn't. And says, hey R1, there are several staff on here. No, but the wife is a Ford widow. Right, okay, so let me move on question wise. Best highlight and memory of the club, Liam.
I would say the best highlight that I've enjoyed the most is at Castle Coombe last year, where we managed to get a vast amount of different cars on display and have a really good time. Actually go out on track for the first time ever in the Black Fiesta ST, which my partner owns. And as the club managed to get an award for one of the best clubs on the show.
Cool. How about yourself, Bob?
There's been quite a few proud moments of the club. I mean, I'm trying to think now. Ford Fest last year, that was really good. It was amazing to see so many people on stand, see how we've grown. Everyone seemed to have a good time. That was it was a really good day. I don't know. I think it's just the day-to-day being part of the club. It's just a good club to be with. Not like I'm biased or anything, but
yeah, I'd probably say. I think if I went back to 2017, the highlight was just trying to put some foundations into place. It was a hard year to try and sort things out. There was major staff changes towards the November in 2017. Come 2018, yeah, it was weird going back to car shows that I'd been with the Ford Galaxy Owners Club. But I think the one thing I could quite clearly see that the plan was that when you went to an event, and I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, everybody is different on how they want to be going to a car show, but you might go to one club this specifically for Fiesta ST 180s and you see a complete line of them. And my honest belief in it, and other people might want to shoot me down in the chat, is you might have an outstanding Fiesta ST 180 it will get lost in that sea of other Fiesta ST 180s. It might be a Mustang, it might be a Focus, it could be a sea of Mark II Escorts that all look so out of this world, but put them all together, you're lost for which one to look at. To have a mixture of cars at a car show, your Fiesta ST will then sit out and stand out, so proud, because it's such a mixture of cars. And to me, that's what makes the Full Club GB and other clubs like Full Club GB work. So to see those shows and culminating, I think, for Ford Fest in 2018, and then we had again loads of staff changes, which I won't bore you with. I would just like to say thank you. I am a big enough, not really that tall to be honest, I'm a big enough person to admit that without them people we wouldn't be sitting here today. So for thank you to each and one of them, each and every one of them. But 2019 was a massive year, and Ford, pure Ford in April, as Bob said. Yeah, that was a very, very proud moment. But then, as were a lot of those events last year, culminating in the Ford Fair 2019, the amount of people that wanted to join our humble the club, which I can only say, if any of you guys are on, thank you so much for wanting to take part and be part of the Full Club GB for that event. But every day I wake up and I see the branding of Full Club GB, which is there. Okay. Yeah, I feel very, very proud and honoured to be part of that, and to have the staff and have the members that really think we're trying to do something right. So quickly check question, Carl Scott. Liam, would you like to read out that?
Yeah, so Carl Scott has said, as I've said a few times, it's a great group to be a part of, not judged on your car, and made to feel like a part of the family. Top work to all the top table. So thank you very much, Carl, for saying that. It's good to see great feedback. Yeah, we just do our job the best we can, really. It's you guys that make the club what it is.
Yeah. Got one here. I'm going through the messages. If I was to join from Essex area, is it all up north or all over the UK? Bob, I'll let you answer that. I think he's inquiring to where we have our which events we take part in, which areas.
Most events are all over the place, really. Silverstone, Santa Pod, I know they're more Northampton way. Bromley, that's South London, correct? Me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, kind of on the Kent borders. Yeah, North Kent.
Yeah, I mean Castle Combe out to the west. As a club, all over the UK and even further. Anyone's welcome.
Yeah, cool. And guys, if I could just ask people to hit that thumbs up button. I think we're on 9 on that at the present. Yeah, it makes us feel that we're even if you want to hit the thumbs down, at least you know what. Hey, yes, jumped up 2 already. Thank you very much. Moving along. Nut 1114. Glad I've managed to catch you live. Nut, thank you very much for joining. It means a lot for you to take the time to come out. Nut Gay, great club and always feel welcome. Thank you. We do try, honestly. Oh, got another one here from R1. Okay, cool. Any type model, yeah. Any. Do you know the biggest thing is the most important part of anyone joining the club is you as a individual. Admittedly, if you didn't have a car, you're going to look a bit of the twit to turning up on your bike, but it's you as a person that is the most important. And one of the questions I'm asked a lot, and I dare say Bob and Liam have seen it. When we go to events, I try to go around everybody. I've seen a lot of big clubs, and people have come up to me at events saying, yeah, and I'm not going to mention names. I've been at this club, really big club, and not one person has come over to me, and I've been sat in my car all day, or another one, they've asked me to move my car so far for 15 times because it's not the car they want at the front for pictures. That isn't our full club GB like of role. You as an individual, I'd like to know you as much as I'd like to take a picture of anybody in everybody's car. Moving on with the comments, and I apologise if I missed any. Oh, let's go. We all love RJ, do we? Oh, bless. You're just too kind. R1 Search for Full Club. Yeah, we are on for Facebook. If you look at the banner at the bottom, that's the website. Just put a /shop at the end where all that stuff are. Also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest, amongst other things. Sarah, Liam, I'll let you to comment on that one.
Yeah, so best event last year was Pure Ford, Ford Fair, and Forge. Can't wait to get back to the car shows. Yeah, I can totally agree with that one.
Yeah.
Every one of us, I think, if I'm wrong, then say, but I think we've all got an itchy right foot to hit the accelerator, get back to the shows, and meet all the members again.
Yeah. Cool. Tony Morris, has the club got many awards? Officially, the only award we got was at Pureford last year, which was, I think, the Mustang Owners Club won Best Club. We won Best Large Club at that particular event. I'm not sure if Bob's able to get a picture of that, if he can find a picture of that. I'm sure we can screen share it if we can. So I think I've caught up with the questions. I currently think we're still sitting at around about 18, 19. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And please, you know what, if we can share the live on your Facebook pages. I don't want you to go out there and start spamming other groups, because there's nothing I hate worse than seeing, and it isn't no disrespect, if I go on a group and it's about cars and the next minute I've got the DJ on the turntables. I want to see for things about the cars. So I don't want anyone going out there spamming any groups. Hi, Stuart. Thanks for joining. Going to go to another question. Start with Bob. What is it you look forward to do with the club the most? Which is the kind of one thing you think, well, yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that today?
Today, to be honest, finally getting a live done. It's been in the works and in the sort of talks for a while now. Yeah, it's good to actually finally get on here and see everything come together.
Yeah, cool. Hopefully you can kind of see that there. There you go. I can see Liam as well. I do apologise. That was Pureford last year. A lot of old faces. The club won the award thanks to not Full Club GB, not to me, but all those pictures and all them people in the pictures, all the people in the picture, plus the ones that didn't get in the picture. It was you guys turning up at that event. That's why sometimes when I go to an event, and I know both Liam and Bob can vouch, I don't always take a trophy home, but if I do win a trophy, more often than not, I get just as a buzz to give that to other people, which I did that at that particular event to Rebecca, as I remember it well. So Bob, your best highlight? No, what you look forward to most with the club?
You just asked me that.
Yeah, no, I was testing. Liam.
Yeah, I was wondering then. Yeah, double question. For me, I think if you asked me that today, like you have done, it would be to work alongside with one of our sponsors and get them on the live, one of the live shows, and try and offer members advice, depending on who it would be. Because as Bob said already, this live's a big, important part for the club, and just doing this is obviously a big achievement.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's why.
20 hours.
Thank you. I'm curious to know what time it is. I think we've been on for only half hour at the present, just over for 30 minutes. The one thing I look forward to with the club, on a day-to-day basis, is just getting involved and seeing how everyone interacts and just trying to manage it the best way that I can. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've missed that I really love getting involved with is going to events and introducing myself and meeting all the different people, and trying to. The other thing I really enjoy is I try to run it as professionally as I can. And when the people say, "Yeah, I've really enjoyed that event," or "I've really enjoyed feeling part of the club," that we don't really allow for people to come on and be bullied. And yeah, I get that on other clubs. So yeah, those are the kind of things I kind of look forward to. Oh, what we got here? I've not even seen it. I've got some full performance, not used, number plates around. So if anyone wants them, not from Manindra EcoSport or KA, please. Lol, jokes. No worries, Bob. So moving on to, let's quickly come off of that so I can see Liam again. If anyone has, as regards to Liam and Bob, any pictures that they wish to share, because I'm quickly going to, while we're on that, we do get sometimes asked about Instagram. So bear with me. Let's come back. That there is our Instagram page. If anyone is following us on Instagram, they do want us to follow them back. It is a business account. If they just to say, like, to drop us a message on Instagram, just saying that they're a member on the club, then we will give you guys a follow back. So let's quickly move that one. Yeah, me getting asked awkward questions at the pure fault. Yeah, I just tried to say it as it is. Yeah, no, it was a good day. I have that trophy still in my cabinet, and I'm very proud to have that the trophy there. Come this year, I bought a brand new pair of orange night blazers that are brand new, Chrissy in the box, waiting for a car show. Yeah, haven't had one yet. Let's move on to another question. So we'll start with Liam at the bottom there. Explain what car you drive and how long you have had it.
Right, okay. So I've got a 14 plate Ford Fiesta ST. I've had it 3 months, so it's still fairly new, breaking it in. It's currently in the garage at the moment, having some work done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so still pretty standard at the moment, but it is a work in progress.
Cool. And your yourself, Bob?
I drive a Focus Mark 3.5 Z-Tech S. Couldn't quite afford the ST, unfortunately, but yeah, it's the 1.5 EcoBoost. I think it's a reworked ST 180 engine.
Right.
A few less ponies in it. Yeah, it goes. So I'm quite happy with it.
Cool. I've just shared at the present. Nick Simpson and Mirror Image Car Care. He's been a major sponsor with the club now for 2 years. He sponsored us for Pure Ford this year, but unfortunately that didn't happen. If you've not tried any of the mirror image car care products, I suggest you hop along over. You can also get a discount being a club member as well, and the products are really spot on and excellent. Has either of you two, Bob and Liam, have you tried any mirror image products that really ones you absolutely love?
Yeah, I've just shared a picture. I think it really speaks for itself. I think it's the gloss enhancer.
Okay.
That seems to work really well with I find darker colour cars. It really brings the shine out in them.
Cool. How about Liam? Yes, yourself.
Yeah, so I only use mirror image car care now. I'm always sending Nick Simpson the photos. It's really good stuff. I'm just trying to find a photo. I've got that many photos. I'm always taking photos of the car. Yeah, I've absolutely loads, but I will highlight when you say you get discount with mirror image, I believe it only works on single bottles. Like, for example, if he has got deals on, I don't think discount works because they're already discounted down. So we just
cool. Bear with me. I'm just trying to set up while we're going on from that one. I just wanted to then share another one of our another one of our sponsors, which is here, which is Supreme Engraving. They was due to sponsor us. Martin Woodrow due to sponsor us for Fiesta in the not Fiesta, Isle of Wight, the takeover. Again, unfortunately, the event cancelled. But anybody on here that maybe are into sports, dance, gymnastics, whatever, Supreme Engraving is definitely your place to go. I'm sure that, and I think Bob's going to highlight now. If you don't mind, Bob, I want to. Bear with me. I want solo layout. Can you show us your trophy again?
Yeah. I'll be that way.
That is one of the trophies from the mirror image.
Engraving.
Yeah, it's mirror image Supreme Engraving. Apologise, Martin. You can beat me up. It's quite a hefty trophy as well, Bob, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit of weight to it.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's me. Let's go back. So that's kind of the mirror image. I think we've got one to highlight here from Graham. I'd like to thank you guys for how inclusive you are as a club and making us feel welcome at Silverstone in 2019. For our first show in a Ford Ranger, even with how much space it took up. Graham, I remember you guys very well, and it's an absolute pleasure, and thank you very much for saying so. Sabrina, love Nick's products. Yeah, I agree. I think Nick does absolutely awesome products, and when you see him do his videos and that, he's very much to the heart, and he just says it how it is. So yeah, that was the Supreme Engraving one. Bear with me. I suppose I should answer the other. Explain what car you drive and how long you have had it. I drive a Hillman Imp. No, I don't really. I drive a Ford Focus ST Estate, ST3, called Frosty. I got him in 2017. So, it's pretty close to 3 years. Or was it? Might have been. No, 2016. Tell a lie. Sorry. So it's just coming up to 4 years. Most expensive modification, Bob?
It's got to be the wheels and tyre package. I won't say how much because I'll get in trouble with the missus, but it wasn't cheap.
Ouch.
Go on, then. What about you?
How about yourself, Liam?
So for me, obviously, my car's still relatively new, and it's got a little bit of bits and bobs on. So I would say, out of what's on it now at the moment, I would probably say the 3D gel plates are the most expensive ones. It may not sound like a lot, but like I say, it's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
I am here.
What about you, RJ? Most
Yeah.
expensive one?
Yeah, my most expensive mod would be my sunroof, which if my other half Tina was watching, that was for free. Let's quickly move on. Next question. Cheapest modification, I'll start off with that one. The decal. Liam, cheapest modification.
What?
Cheapest modification on your car.
Yeah, I'll probably say the same as you, to be fair. A decal.
A decal. Yeah, cool. For Bob, would that be pretty much the same as you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Okay. Basically, at the moment, I have got NEXTBASE up, which is another company that sponsors Full Club GB. Oh, guy's name is Elliot, I believe. He's our contact. Gave us some wonderful prizes at Ford Fair last year, and I think that culminated in the raffle when Adrian Pierce won first prize. He put it in. He bought the little camera for the back to add on, which was the little USB one, which I got one somewhere. But yeah, and no sooner did he put it in, some guy, I think he was on his phone or doing something, he went into the back of it, and NEXTBASE used the footage, and it ended up going into the Daily Mail. But yeah, so again, we get a great discount with NEXTBASE. Cool.
Yeah, I've got to say, I've got one in the car as well. I can't remember what one it is. Is it 212 or 211X?
Yeah.
Front and rear in one. Yeah, great little camera. Never seems to fail.
I think we currently have at the moment 21 in the chat. Guys, if you've got any questions, now is a great time to ask them. I can keep a high eye in the chat on the side, so we can kind of ask that. I think Bob's on the shop, so we're going to add that to the stream at the present. So you're kind of in control of what we're kind of seeing with that, Bob, at the present.
Yeah, I mean, we got these ones are new in. Top three are new in. Yeah, I mean, we've got loads. We've got from previous shows as well. I Like Takeover. Circuit maps, circuit outlines, Castle Coombe one, Silverstone, big ones for the rear screen. Yeah, there's pretty much what you can need. All different colours.
Cool.
I think we have got one, haven't we? I think the Instagram names, they're new.
Are they on the shop yet?
No.
I don't know if they...
Oh. We also got membership ones as well. Again, put your number in once you've got membership. Again, 15 quid for 2 years.
Yeah, if I can just add on that note, I know someone asked a question the other day. So if anyone is in the chat that's maybe thinking about... yeah, I want to get membership, but can I get the membership? Can I buy the membership and the decal at the same time? You can. The only thing you can't put in is your membership number, which is allocated directly by myself. But you can add both the membership. Once you pay for the membership, leave that in your basket, and then go to the decal and add the decal into that as well. Yeah. Yeah, do apologise. Bear with me 1 second. Right. Moving on from that. Sorry, I was being beaten up. So, going to go back to the question. I just want to quickly come off of that one there. Screen share. Another company that we have deals with BlueSpark Automotive, which I think are based up in the northeast of England, which I believe is a guy called, I'm sure it's Edward, that is my main contact with them. But the great things I hear about BlueSpark, and again, they sponsored us for last year. They've also had a banner. I don't know if we've got a picture of the banner. But yeah, they sponsor us for, they was going to sponsor us again for Fiesta in the Park. So I can carry on now. So this is quite an interesting one. We'll start with Bob. Let's quickly, I just need to quickly come off of that and bring Liam back in the game. Sorry, Liam. 5 things you love about your car.
Well, it's a Focus, so handling is up there. It's fun to drive. Practical. Obviously, the Mark III and the 3.5 is only coming to 5-door.
Yeah.
It doesn't really bother me much. I always prefer 5 over 3, to be honest. It's pretty nippy. It's not as quick as a Focus ST or a Fiesta ST, but it's sort of more effortless than my old car. Is that 3? Comfort.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. Yeah.
Cool. Liam, 5 things you love about your car.
So probably going to be the same as Bob, or along the lines of, but it's a Fiesta ST, which is something I've always wanted to own and drive. Just the general handling and the styling of that model. One of the things I like about it is I'm adding my own touches to it, which is obviously more personal to me. How many is that? Is that 3, 4? Yeah, it's an all-round good car, reliable as well.
Cool. Boy, 5 things I like about my car. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I wanted to get it was I needed a car with space at the time. So yeah, there weren't much better that I felt I wanted to get, and I always wanted a Focus ST wagon or estate, whatever you want to call it. The spec levels of the car I got with all the driving aids. Yeah, I love the technology. I think it's brilliant. But then again, I like the classic cars as well. But yeah, all the technology, the heated wheel, the amp system, everything that's kind of built in it. So yeah, they were all really good features. I start off with the next one, which is 5 worst things you don't like about your car. It's not molten orange, because I think molten orange, in my honest opinion, is probably one of the best colours ever. Yeah, for fun factor, not as good as the Fiesta ST, but it's still a fun car to drive. There isn't any other ones other than that. So I jumped that over to Liam Miller. 5 things you don't like about your car.
Okay. So one of the biggest things I don't like about my car at the moment is the front end of the car. The last person who had it didn't look after it. So there's stone chips over the bonnet and over the front bumper, and they're quite noticeable. So it's something that's a pet hate. I don't like the way not necessarily it handles, but it's more the fact that because I haven't done anything to it yet, it's not 100% complete.
Yeah.
Not much I don't like about my car, to be honest. I'm quite happy with the way it is. It's just a few little things I need to look at sorting.
Yeah. Okay. How about yourself, Bob?
One of mine's the same as Liam's. I think the guy that had it before, or girl that had it before, it was obviously used as a motorway car, so lots of front end stone chips and the plastic underneath white and the car's blue, so it's quite noticeable. Other than that, really, it's just how thirsty it is when you press on the loud pedal. That's about it.
Right. Okay. Bear with me. So I just want to share another screen with everybody, which is the insurance one for the club. Hope that's come up okay. So we have deals at the moment with Adrian, both with Adrian Flux and Chris Knott. Our little Nissan Note is insured with Adrian Flux, and my Focus is insured with Chris Knott. We get good the details with the deals. I mean with both. So yeah, go on the club www.fullclubgb.co.uk or even www.fcgb.co.uk. So that's that there. I just wanted to highlight because we're speeding up. Sorry. Let's go back to, I believe there was some questions. So bear with me while I move down. What we got here, Liam? I'm here, folks. If you had any questions from me, Lol, currently being covered up. Okay. Alex Wilson, if you could have any car, what would it be? Gee, what a blinking hard question.
That's a good one.
Oh, boy, I'm going to answer that last because, that's I think you might all be quite just shocked with that. So let's go with Bob. If you could own any car, what would it be and why? I'm going to put a Y on the end of it. Ooh.
I'm going to cheat and do a top three because I can't decide. It'll have to be a Capri, 2.8 or 3 litre, the Brooklands.
Yeah.
Just because it's British muscle, you can't really go wrong. I'd also love, it's a bit odd, but I'd love, I had a Fusion for a little while. I don't know if you guys remember it. I didn't have it for long.
Right, okay.
But I know they're based off the Mark 6 Fiesta.
They are, yes. Yeah, that's correct.
So I'd love to get one of them, slam it and put a Fiesta ST running gear in it. Because I don't think anyone's ever done it.
No, I don't. I agree.
Third one, obviously classic Mustang. Everyone loves a Mustang. Liam, what about you?
Probably going to be the same as a few other people. A GT 500. One in question, Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. Because that is such an iconic car. It's a dream to own one of them. Then I'd probably say it would be a Focus RS Mark. One other one would be a Escort, Ford Escort. I'd probably say the Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, good choice.
Well, I reckon that people might not want to talk to me after my kind of list. To be honest, I've actually got up to top 4. And in fourth place, Top Gear fans are gonna absolutely hate me. Would be a Morris Marina. Yeah, I just love looking at them. Where forget that there. In third place would be a Triumph the Dolomite Sprint, 16 valve in yellow. In second place is a Triumph the Stag in white. But in first place, order is restored, is a Mark II Escort RS2000. It can only be in red. It can't be in any colour. And I know there's so many Fords out there that should easily get into that. But I am a massive fan of the British cars. But the Escort kind of comes top. Alex, good question to be honest. Tony Morris, Liam, sorry, what car did you say you cruised in?
So the car I cruise in is a Ford Fiesta ST Mark 7.5, but it's the ST1, so it's not the it's the basic model. Because obviously the ST2, I'd like the heated seats and the Sony surround sound system in, that kind of thing. So I've just got the basic model.
Cool. Just going through. Yes, I don't know what that is a yes to. Something I've said. Alex, I would love a Focus RS in blue. Nice. Focus. Ooh. Mel, does the insurance companies cover commercial due to the Ranger? Yes. It doesn't matter, especially with Chris Knott. I can't say about Adrian Flux, but you might own a car which is a the Ford, the business vehicle. Yeah, you get in touch with Chris Knott. I have a full Club GB code. I think it should be on the website as well. So yeah. Graham, Capri, epic choice. So for all those, let's put a question out there to you can again put it in the chat. Some people like myself have owned a hell of a lot of cars, but what's the one model of Ford that you've owned more than anything any else? Mine would be a Mark II Ford Granada. I must have owned about 8 or 10 of them. But Bob, how about you?
Probably Focus. I've had a Mark 1 and I've got the Mark 3.5.
Okay. Liam?
So just run by the question again, sorry.
Okay. I don't know how many cars you've owned, but is there a particular model of a Ford that you've had more than one of?
I've only had 2 Fords, and that was the Ford Focus Z-Tech, and then the Fiesta ST. Obviously, I was sharing my partner's Fiesta ST as well, so I'd probably say with mine and hers, that would probably be the one I've had most.
Yeah, no, it's a great one there. Let's move on. Oh, what have I got here? Eleanor is a pig to drive. Mel bought me a track experience in her. Oh, nice. Car to pick. Carl Scott, Lamborghini. Yeah, I remember many years ago. I was a kid, and I think Carl Hope. I diverse quickly. Carl Hope put on for Father's Day. He was thinking of his own for father, and he shared pictures. And I think the question was pictures of Fords that your dad used to own, and I think my reply was, one, I didn't have any, and 2, growing up, yeah, my images of my dad was, he reckoned that the worst car ever built was a Mark II called Tatina. I humbly disagree with him, and he was very much a Mercedes man. He was a chauffeur, so yeah, that kind of went there. So I couldn't kind of work that out. But getting back to it, where my dad used to live in Stockwell in southwest London, there used to be a Lamborghini dealership, and that particular model was right beside their glass windows as you used to you used to drive past. But the pig to drive, I was told. But yeah, what's the stunning looking car there? Sarah, I agree. I would love a classic Mini. Awesome looking car. I went with Tina once to a place in South London called the Elephant and Castle. We went to look at one, and she took it out for a test drive, and she hated it going past all the route master buses. She said it was quite a scary one. Tony, does the shop do phone covers with club logos? We don't at the moment, Tony, but again, it's something. Oh, thank you. It's something that we can kind of look into, bud, for sure. Carl Scott, Mark II Escort, he had 5 of them. Yeah, wow. And again, another cracking car. The only RS I ever had was a Mark IV Escort on an E-Reg 88, I think it was. Yeah, no, we can. But thank you, Anne, for picking up on that. John Cuthbert. Hi, John, my little mate. Hi, Chris. And hi to Sammy the cat. 7 Mark V Cortinas. Wow, yeah. No, I had a few Mark IVs and I had loads of Mark Vs. Never, always wanted a Mark for free as well. Tony Morris, Samsung J6. Enjoying. Oh, we got here. Nut is back. Enjoying this live chat. Nut, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's been good. But don't forget, guys, to please give that a thumbs up. I think we're on 19. It'd be good to eat it to 20. First car, Escort 1.4 LX. Current daily driver, Focus ST Mark IV or a Cougar. Love Ford. First car was a Seat Arosa. Is that how it's pronounced? I apologise if it's not. And John, watching on 50-inch TV, looking good. Cheers. I asked at the beginning whether or not Bob and Liam had any questions. And again, anybody in chat has got anything they want to ask. Now is a great opportunity to ask me. It might be club related. It might even be football related. Like, do I like the Liverpool or questions like that? You can ask them. Yeah. So, did Liam or Bob have any questions?
I did have a couple of questions, but we've answered them throughout the evening. So.
Have we? Wow, cool. That's I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a bit better, Bob, to be honest.
Right. I've got a couple of quiz questions if you want.
Okay, cool. Yeah, why not? We can have some quiz. Before we go on with your quiz questions, let's fire on, because Liam's looking at his paper. Let's have a look at go on, Liam. You got the whole screen here.
Go on, what?
Have you got any questions?
You've answered the questions pretty much throughout the show.
Cool. I'll come off of that solo now then. Yeah, so yeah. Let's go back to the chat. Let's have a look. What have I got here? Graham Tottle, 6 Fords for me, 3 Mark II Escorts, 1.6, a 1.8 SI and a Cosy and Cosy. Mark 3.5 Fiesta SI, 1.8 Mark 1 Focus Estate, and now the Mark II Ranger. Great collection, bub.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
As some of you may, this is from Anne. Hi, Anne. As some of you may know or may not know, that our own Bob is getting married. So, Bob, what are you having as a wedding? What a great question. What are you having as a wedding car?
I suppose it's just going to be Wheezy. My Focus. Just because, how we're getting married, we don't really need any cars. If I could choose one, I did try and persuade to drive a quarter of a mile, but it didn't really work. I suppose I would have gone typical, a Mustang convertible or something.
Yeah.
So just try and rent one for a day. Good excuse, I suppose.
Yeah. I think this is where the fun has gone out of things. I know Tina isn't listening, but if she was, she would know that many moons ago,
sorry, guys.
I thought that was her coming in the room with a dagger. I bought a Bedford CF camper van and had all the wide arch kit. And I said, we'll go shopping in it in a place called Eltham in South East London. We got there was when we got there, when put all the shopping in the back of the van, the camper van, went to start in, the battery was dead, the alternator had gone. A friend of mine had a Mark 5 Cortina where the bushes weren't very good at the back. And we put the camper van up to the back of the Cortina and we've gone through a counterflow in Eltham. And I thought, I'm not going through that. And I put on the brake and the back end could come off the quite funny. Let's go on with some questions anyway. Sarah Davis, she's had 2 Ford Pumas, a 1.7 Thunder, wow, and a Mark 6 Fiesta XT replica. Very nice. Tony, first Mexico I had, only had it for 1 day. Never driven rear-wheel drive before. They did not like the bus stop. Wow. What will be the Tottenham versus some South East London club? So R1, I suppose. Are you the Tottenham fan? And who are the Tottenham playing? Does Dawn know who Spurs are playing tonight?
No idea.
No,
she doesn't know.
Bear with me, Alexa. Who is Tottenham playing tonight?
Right now in the English Premier League, Tottenham and West Ham United are tied 0-0 in the 20th minute.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. There you go. I don't want to talk about Tottenham. Let's move on. Congratulations, Bob. Yes, congratulations, Bob and Dawn and Guinness.
Yeah. Thank you, Sabrina.
Alex Wilson and Louise would love to hire a Mustang for the day, but he would spend the day in the car park.
Yeah, strange.
Stuart Hodgson, did I hear that you sell items on eBay? Yes, my friend, I do. I've been what's called a online reseller now since 2016. Let's move it on. Alex, Sabrina. New 200 PS Puma out soon. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm when I want to quickly touch on the Puma thing. I had an X-Reg imported in black, Panther black, 1.7 VCT Puma, and I loved it. At the time, it was the best small car I'd ever owned, and I thought it was a total future classic. I sold it back to Falls with 800 miles on the clock, and I got exactly what I paid for the car. The new Puma, I don't think it looks like a Porsche. I don't think it looks like a Nissan either. If you look at it closely, you will see, and this is going to hurt a lot of people, you can see with the lights and the grills, admittedly they do look different, but with that original Puma look, I think it is an outstanding car. And if my original Puma could have put goldfish in the back, I think I would have kept it. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of the Puma. West Ham Super Spurs. That's right, John Gooner.
I did test drive the new Puma. I think it was only the 125 version, but it's still with the mild hybrid. But it did still shifted.
Yeah, I think they look good. So, question for the chat. Also, question for Bob and Liam. We'll start with Liam. Now, base that you've driven, it could be a car that you've driven, not necessarily owned, but what's the best car you've owned or driven, Liam?
I'd probably say the best car that I'll choose one from each. So the best car that I've driven would be the Ford Focus Z-Tech that I've previously owned. Obviously, I'm getting used to the Fiesta ST, but the best car that I've actually driven would probably say would be a Ferrari 458, which I've been or drove on a track day, experience day.
Nice. How about yourself, Bob?
Again, I do owned and driven. Best car I've owned probably is Wheezy, just because I love all the tech on it. Again, like I said earlier, comfy and all that. Personal favourite would have been the old Focus I had. It was my dad's actually. Sorry, reflection.
Yeah. I remember it well.
Best car I've driven is probably a Jag F-Type. Dawn got me a test drive thing at Northfield.
Yeah.
It was the 5 litre supercharged one, and it shifted. I think it did about 120 in second gear, and then they told me to slow down.
Right. Okay. I do remember many years ago I went to Croydon. Boy, do I hate Croydon. Not because Croydon's a nasty place. It's just that something always happens to the cars when you go to Croydon. And I went in a orange, I think it was a Mini 1000. And I was due to swap for a full Capri 2 litre S in black. It was in black, except most of the black was in grey primer. And I'm not a tall guy, and I had to go and knock back on the guy's ass and ask him for a cushion so I could see over the the dash. And the clutch went on the Mini when we was there. But yeah, I loved the quick shift gearbox. And then I had a Mark II Escort that had that. For fun wise, nothing compares to the Fiesta ST 180. I bought it based on what car review. I see one at Fiesta in the Park at Huntington in 2013. 2 weeks later, I had my own one. I watched the review, and boy, yeah, the smile factor. I've never driven a car like it before, and I agree with Top Gear. I felt that it was and it will be a future classic. I think the one thing that for me that maybe let it down a little bit compared to the Focus was, like I said, I like toys and extras, and I felt it was quite limited to what I could have put on that car. But that is just my personal opinion. Let's have a look. I think we R1 saying can I get a 155 PS MHEV Puma also?
I did want to test drive that one, but they didn't have it in there, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know more than me, so I didn't even know what it was. I do apologise, R1. Sarah Dave, so I'm not a fan of the new Puma. It's not a coupe, which is what I liked about the original. I think when you and again, I respect Sarah's opinion, and I respect everyone's opinion on both of them. I remember when the Ford Cortina went, and they brought in a car called the Ford Sierra. All the Cortina fans are up in uproar, and then the Sierra went, and then they kind of replaced that. And it's kind of the same with everything. In 20 years' time, they bring out something else to replace another model, and we'll probably be up in arms then. But I totally respect your decision, Sarah. If that's the Sarah, I think it is. That the lady with the Mark VI, the Fiesta, I believe. I think so. Mel, my best is my current Ford Focus Z-Tech. I agree. Bear with me, so I've just got to get just looking for something. Bear with me. Oh, as he says that, trying to get. Oh no! Bear with me, guys. We're gonna be back on very soon. Oh, let's go back on that. That weren't very professional. I'm back again. Sorry. Right, let's carry on. Next question is best car I owned from Graham was the Fiesta Mark 3.5 with the ST24 lump and box. Liam, would you like to read out that one?
Yeah. Had two Z-Techs. Current is my Focus Z-Tech 1 litre, and I love it.
Yeah.
The Z-Tech Ranger is a good model. So yeah, I can understand that.
Cool. Next one, we'll let Bob read out.
Graham enjoyed driving the old V6 Cougar. Bit of fun. Were they the 2.5 litre? Was that shared with the Mondeo, if I remember correctly?
I do remember seeing a lot of back in the day, maybe 2007, 2008, going to Ford Fair. Then there was loads of Cougars there at the time. I'm a big fan of as well of the. I'm trying to think of what it was now. What was that car, Liam, that Thingy had at Ford Fair? I can't even think of his name. It might come to me in a while. They was mods that both went. He had quite an old 90s. I can't even think what to make it was. Let's carry on. Right, going to shoot, guys. Carl, thank you very much for joining. We're not going to be that far behind you because we've been on for a good hour and 16 minutes as well. You look after yourself, Bob. Mel, thanks, Carl, for your support. Sarah, Liam, would you like to read that one out?
Yeah, best car I owned was my Seat Ibiza because it was gold, but the best car I drove will be when I took a Fiesta ST out on a test drive. Freddie's upgrade is defo an ST. Yeah, good choice. Look forward to seeing the upgrade and yeah, what happens with that.
Cool. Thank you, Carl. Bob, I'll leave that one for you. It's only that I'm trying to load something else up in the background.
So R1, the Bronco is back soon, but not for the UK market. I'm guessing it's the same with the new Explorer. Yeah, there has been a few differences between the US and the European Fords, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Didn't America drop everything apart from the Focus and the F-150 recently? I could be wrong. I know they dropped a lot of cars though.
Yeah.
They dropped the they call it a Fusion, but they dropped the Mondeo.
Okay. Graham Tottle, yes to 2.5. That Ford model, I've had to go back to 2018 Ford Fair. I'm gonna get rid of that picture now because that just upset me. Ford Probe, a car that I quite like. It did remind me of maybe Japanese kind of styling at the time, but yeah, I think they're a cracking car. Anyways, my best car I owned was my 1.3 cylinder turbo EcoBoost in blue. Mind you, that episode of Fools and Horses, you like blue? Okay. Was the Ford Probe R1? Tell you what, drop me a message on Facebook, RJ, for free sticker coming out to you, okay? For knowing that's what I was thinking. That's some scary stuff that you knew that. So that's well worthy of for free the decal. Eric Davis, with the Ford engine plant in Bridgend closing soon, if restrictions are lifted, it would be good to do a drive-by to pay respect to the staff losing their jobs. Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. Liam and Bob, do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, good.
I'm sure. Obviously, I've not been there before, but you know, if there's, I won't say parking there, but if there's somewhere where we can stop by, you know, on the day of potentially closing, do like a thank you for the hard work kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily meet, but yeah, show our support.
Cool. Guys, if you haven't done so already, we're probably about 58 subs away from 500. So if you've not subbed to the YouTube channel yet, please do so and hit that thumbs up button. They're still doing the Ranger over there, Bob. Okay.
Yeah.
R1, Bob, would you like to read that one out?
Many out of the US as market for different segments dropped. Pickups are strong. F-150s and latest Ranger in the US. Yeah, 'cause I know F-150s sell mad over there, isn't it? Like 2 a minute or something stupid.
Something like that, yeah. It's the best selling vehicle in America, isn't it? Yeah, I think. Do they do? Is it the F-150 Raptor they do?
Is that with the 6
Yeah.
litre or 1.8 litre supercharged?
Yeah, is that the one that we can't buy here in the UK?
Yeah, we got the Ranger Raptor.
But that's quite tiny compared to that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that would be a cool car to get because, loads of people I know like me are quite short, and I'd buy some special steps to get into it, but I'll be the only one getting in there. Right, let's see what the next one is. Ford working with VW for CV new pickup. Yeah, well, they did do that before with my love of the Ford Galaxy, and also Seat, Palmella. Was it Palmella in Spain, Portugal, where Palmella is? Yeah, and they produced the Ford Galaxy, the Seat Alhambra, and the VW Chiron. So yeah, moving on from that one. R1, is that due to the VW Emirates catching fire? No idea. Right. New F1 pickup coming out soon. Raptor for the Ranger and the F-150. Yeah. John. Hi, John. Have we got? Yeah, I've got him there for someone. Of all the Fords I've owned, I would say Misty has got to be tops for comfort and practicality. Yeah, I reckon that's a great shout to John, to be honest. When I had Gagoon and my Mark II Galaxy, it's the safest car by one, and that one was a Mark II Ford Granada. I always thought that the 2.8 V6 with that Cologne lump, if something was going to hit the front of me, it had to get past that engine. And I felt it's the same with the Galaxy. For Fiesta ST, I felt it had a different capability, but was equally as safe as the Galaxy. And that was purely for a little car, the amount of power you could get out of trouble very quickly. Just the old Land Rover fold-out steps, RJ. Don't. If I was to get one, the people would know. They'd come along with their own steps. Graham, the Ranger T6 has more issues. The recall of the Raptor catches fire too. Do we hear as much now? Because I remember, what was it, 2 years ago? They was going on about the Vauxhall Zafira catching fire, and then they went on about the EcoBoost engines. Was it on the STs and that? So something to do with the coolant leaking out and catching fire. Do we hear as much about that now?
I think most of them sorted. Sorry, Lingo.
No, I was just going to say, when I was getting my Fiesta ST, I was actually going to plan on picking mine up, but I couldn't because it had to go into the dealer because it had an outstanding recall for the coolant. Luckily, they had managed to sort it. It wasn't actually affected. But yeah, there was a lot of Fiestas and Fords in the range with recalls for coolant issues or coolant problems, which I believe they have now sorted, and there shouldn't be any more issues.
Cool. Let's quickly go back on. I think we're going to be wrapping up soon. My target was an hour to an hour and a half, and we're on an hour and 24. So we're kind of getting there quite quickly. I think I'll stick with my Mark II, says Graham. R1 EcoBoost had coolant issues in 2012, all resolved years ago. Same as the RS Mark 3. So, yeah.
The one on the RS, I think, was just a mistake at the factory. Because where they used the same engine for the Mustang, but it's mounted can't remember the name for it. Mounted in line, also
Right.
rear-wheel drive. They got a different head gasket.
Right. Okay.
Used the head gasket from the Mustang in the Focus, and the Focus's engines that way. So melted a lot of them.
Yeah. We've got a couple of bits down the bottom. I had a problem with the coolant pipe and my heater matrix went last year. Now, I can remember years ago doing the heater matrices on Cortinas and Escorts, and for full Granadas were a pain with the man that was underneath the bonnet. But compared to cars now the days and that, yeah, that must have been a hell of a pig of a job. Liam, the EcoBoost and recalls for coolant had more issues recently, so mine had to go in for checking. Alex, great chat, but got to go. Alex, thank you very much for taking the time out. It means a great deal for you to join the chat. And I think I've missed one here. Enjoyed the live chat and look forward to the next one. Yeah, I think the next one hopefully will possibly be next week. Won't be as long as this one, because this was kind of the pilot episode of the Grim. No, it wasn't really. This was our pilot episode for us to work out, did we think it had worked out today? Do we do another one? I personally have enjoyed it. Next week, if we do one next week, which I think we will, would either be hopefully we'll have we will pick out a guest, maybe two, to come on that we can ask the questions. And will probably be hosted by either Bob or Liam, because the last thing you want is me constantly chatting on week in, week out. So, Sarah, I'm really glad, and I know I can speak on behalf of Bob and Liam as well, that you kind of enjoyed it. John, this has been a fantastic job by all concerned for the first time. Well done, FCGB. John, thank you very much. It means a great deal. That again, Ford did have a pilot model. Yes, my neighbour was going on about the Ford Pilot the other day. I just thought it was some old guy whose last name was Ford that drove an old plane, but it seems I was wrong, and there was in fact an old Ford called the Pilot. Nathan, well done, Full Club GB. Been a great live chat. Looking forward to the next one. Nathan, thank you very much indeed. Very much appreciate it. Want to say well done to all three of you for the first live stream. Sabrina, that's very kind of you, and thank you very much indeed. It's been an absolute pleasure. Mel, to Full Club GB, and to raccoons everywhere in orange hats. It's great. So quickly, you're going to go round. You're going to start with Liam at the bottom. Liam, to sum up the live chat for me, how you think it's gone?
It's gone fantastic, yeah. We've had no technical issues. We've had no issues whatsoever. Yeah, it's gone to plan. It's even gone better than what I thought, having interaction with the viewers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, cool. Bob?
Yeah, like Liam said, lucky there was no technical issues. It's actually been nice to interact with people. I know we haven't had any meets this year, so it's been nice to talk to some of you, see what's going on. Yeah, hopefully you want to hear more from us, plus guests and sponsors. We'll see what we can get in the pipeline.
Yeah, I can only reiterate, whatever the word is, what Liam and Bob have said. This live chat, I watch a lot of reselling videos. I have done for many years, and I do the occasional YouTube video, but not where I'm kind of on it. So it was quite a different thing to do this the video tonight. It's something I've been looking forward to be honest, even though I love my reselling and that, if I was to be honest, my passion is not doing reselling videos. My passion is for Full Club GB. the staff, the members, everything around it. And based on that, I've really enjoyed doing the show tonight. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed being part of it. We'll think of other things. We've got maybe a week or so to think of the next show. It doesn't have to be on a Tuesday. Hopefully we'll look at the guests and that coming on. We can ask good questions. But as a first show, I think overall, yeah, it's gone very,
It's
very
21 hours.
well. Let's quickly. She keeps telling me what the time is. So yeah. So again, just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Hopefully, yeah, we got some new subs out. We've only got 8 watching now. I think maybe we've bored everyone as much as we can. We've done the hour and 30 minutes. So thank you all for joining. I'll leave Bob and Liam to any last remarks before we call it a night.
I think that's it.
Just again, thanks everyone for taking part and watching us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, you enjoy yourself. Any questions, drop us a line, anything on the club, on the website. We're always here to help. Thank you very much. Be safe out there and be careful, yeah. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.